The service to mark the reburial of King Richard III has taken place at Leicester Cathedral. The Archbishop of Canterbury, the Most Rev Justin Welby, presided over the service with local senior clergy and representatives of world faiths. Sophie, Countess of Wessex and the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester were among the guests. Actor Benedict Cumberbatch, a distant relation of the king, read a poem by poet Laureate Carroll and Duffy. During the service, the Rt Rev Tim Stevens, Bishop of Leicester, said, "People have come in their thousands from around the world to this place of honor, not to judge or condemn but to stand humble and reverent. From car park to cathedral, today we come to give this king, and these mortal remains the dignity and honor denied to them in death." A procession and commemoration service are also taking place in York later. The king's remains were found beneath a Leicester car park in 2012. The Archbishop, spiritual leader of the Church of England, delivered a prayer shortly before the reburial took place. "We return the bones of your servant Richard to the grave," he said. On writing Richard, the poem recited by Cumberbatch during the service, Ms. N. Duffy said it was a privilege. The service was attended by 200 members of the public, following a ballot and representatives of those involved in finding and identifying the remains. In a foreword to the order of service, the Queen said she recognized the great national and international significance of Richard's reburial. "Today, we recognize a king who lived through turbulent times and whose Christian faith sustained him in life and death," she wrote. Philippa Langley spearheaded the campaign to find the king, led a procession through the city before the morning service. Speaking afterwards, she said, "I was thinking about all those years ago when I put the Looking for Richard project together and its ethos, its aim to give Richard III what he didn't get when he died in the field of battle. I was thinking it's job done. It really is, we are laying him to rest with full dignity and honor." Historian John Ashdownhill, who worked with Ms. Langley, said, "It was good to get the sort of reverence for Richard that he didn't really get in 1485, which Philippa and I and the Looking for Richard team had been saying all along was what we wanted for him." The cathedral will fully reopen to the public on Friday when the king's sealed tomb will be revealed. In York, a choral evensong will be held at York Minster at 17:15 GMT, followed by a commemoration service. A procession led by the Civic Party and senior clergy will then make its way through the city from 18:20 GMT and end at Mansion House. The reburial has not been without controversy. Campaigners who petitioned for Richard III to be reburied in York have described the events in Leicester over the last week as a pantomime. Richard, the last English king to die in battle, was killed at Bosworth Field in 1485, at the end of the Wars of the Roses.